Hi creatives, and welcome to day 9 of our Listen and Share series for the month of July. My name is Jazelle, if you do not know, and I hope that you're doing very well today. If you have not had a chance to go back to see the previous videos that have been uploaded every single day for this month, then be sure to do so. There may be a message in there that will definitely get you over to the next hump, or get you on to the next project, or get you up off your butt, period. And sometimes we need that kick in the pants. Today, I was inspired and reminded of this time in my life where I was going through a very difficult, shall I say, situation in my own personal life, my understanding of who I am in this new season, what does that look like, and honestly just questioning myself as a creative, questioning, okay, if I am a creative, then where is my output? What does it look like? And not recognizing that sometimes, even as whether you are a performing artist, you're an artistic artist, whether it's through written word, whether it's through spoken word, whether it's through music, that even no matter what field or modality you find yourself in as a creative, there are seasons where you go inward in order to come back out again. There are seasons where you're very much so in the forefront. You are like on stage, so to speak, maybe literally or figuratively. And then there are seasons or points or maybe even months and weeks in your life where you go inward and where you take that time to really sit and settle and contemplate and clear out and see, okay, is this actually where I still am? Sometimes that is voluntary and sometimes that is like, oh my gosh, all the doors are closing right now. What the heck is happening? Why are no doors opening? This gig that I thought that I was going to get, I did not get it. I had this amazing audition and everybody in there was like, yes, you are what we're looking for, and I still didn't get it. Or maybe a job that I actually got the contract for and things shut down at the last minute. Or this idea that I had and everything, I had all these partners on board and we're moving forward, and then there's like all of this block after block after block or holds, and things are just, now it's off the table. And that can be really frustrating and very discouraging. And you may think, man, all of the odds are coming against me. And I encourage you in that moment to take the consideration that maybe, just maybe, this is one of those moments to go inward. Don't go outward and like just completely going off in frustration, venting, being angry with everybody around you, being in a bad mood, just completely irritable. Be real, these are your emotions, but just be also aware on how you are expressing those emotions. There's a saying that says it's not necessarily about being angry. Being angry is an emotion, and sometimes it's extremely valid. Like, it's a valid emotion to say, this makes me angry, or I feel angry. It's not necessarily the emotion, it is how it is expressed, right? So depending on how you are expressing this form of frustration, this form of disappointment, this form of like, no, this actually happened, I'm not making this up. It's not the feeling, it's how you are expressing it. And if you allow for this season in your life to cause you to go outward in negative ways, and when I say negative, I mean anything that's not going to work for you. Anything that's going to end up coming and biting you in the butt, or it's going to take away things that you actually desire to do or to have or to be. So that's what I would term as negative, quote unquote, right? But anything that's going to lead you down a path that ultimately, long term, you're not going to want to go. Instead, I encourage you to, after that moment of expressing, whether it's through journaling or if you have a confidant that you can share with, through prayer, through, I don't know, talking to yourself, using our creative gifts and writing a song, making a painting, writing a poem, doing something creative, or just like taking paint and throwing it, you know, at a canvas wall or a wall that you don't mind having paint thrown. Being able to use that time of expression in a way that can benefit you. And after you've done that, sitting with it and saying, okay, if all of the doors around me are closing right now, for this particular thing, is it possible that another door is going to open? Literally, oh my gosh, what was this, yesterday or the day before yesterday? Sometimes I sit and like things just come to me, and a lot of it is about my own personal walk, my own personal journey, and sometimes it's just like these thoughts or saying that comes to me. And one was like, okay, if the door closes, well then a window must open, the ceiling must open, or a door, the walls will open. Like I'm looking at this corner, you know how you are in a room, let's say it's a square, and you have two walls that meet and form a corner. Even in that, if there are no ceilings, if there are no doors, if there are no windows, in my mind, I'm like, well then the walls have to open. Because if it is meant for me to do this, if it is meant for me to walk this path, then it has to open. Something has to open. And so if you are coming to a place where it seems like all of the windows are shutting, all of the opportunities in this particular area seem to be being reversed and taken away, then going inward and asking the question, is this the correct path for me? Is this the project for me? Is this the partnership for me? Is this what I need to be doing? Is this my goal right now? Right here where I'm standing, am I standing where I need to be? And believe me, I really feel like there are so many different ways that you can get confirmation through listening to your own spirit intuitively, through getting confirmation, whether you are reading some type of word or book. Sometimes it's through a song, sometimes it's through a conversation that's not even with me, but I overhear a conversation between two different people, and like the message that is being said is like, oh, that is a reminder for me. So confirmation comes in so many different ways. It can come through a TV show. It can come through a commercial. If you are open, if you are asking this question, if you are asking the question, is this for me? And then allowing yourself to be open to hear and receive that answer, it will come to you. It may come in a dream. It may come in something you're reading. It may come in an experience that maybe you had prior, or an experience of someone that you know and what they went through. But taking that time to go inward really helps to get the clarity. Because once you have the clarity that, no, this is not for me, there is something else, and that something else pops up, it's like a flashing light, or it's an interest like, well, actually I always wanted to do this. So maybe this is a time to go ahead and do that. Right? Once you get that no, then you begin to see, okay, then what is the yes? The yes must be coming, because if this is a no, the yes must be coming. There is movement, right? There is movement, there is change that is constant. So then you're able to reshift your focus in that way. However, if the answer is yes, then baby, you know something got to open up, okay? This ceiling is about to come off. This floor, something in this floor is about to be shifting. These windows are about to be burst open. The doors, that's okay. You may be locked, but baby, these walls are about to open up, okay? Because this is a yes for me. And so I just want to send this encouragement to you, this message for you, that if you are in a season where things seem to be shutting around you, take that as a sign, feel it, and take that as a sign to go inward. And once you go inward, ask that question, is this for me? If it is no, pivot, look, what's next? Because the yes is around the corner. If it is yes, if that thing is for you, then take courage. Sit in that moment. What am I gleaning right now? Because something is going to open up. It's a yes. It has to. Be encouraged today. Be encouraged. Do not be afraid to take those quiet moments. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Join our community. And until tomorrow, I'll see ya. Peace.